There you go.
Hi, I'm Dr. Randy Newman. Today we're going to discuss a common problem called plantar fasciitis. Now, plantar fasciitis is a problem that originates primarily in your big toe ligament called the flexor hallucis limitus. That is the main ligament coming off your big toe. And that inserts into part of your heel, the front of your heel. And when the tissue over the top of that becomes inflamed, that's referred to then as plantar fasciitis. Now, the mechanism creating that problem generally is the big toe doesn't unlock at heel strike, and then that ligament becomes stretched, and then you get a painful pinpoint problem on your calcaneus, which is where that ligament inserts. That's what they came in with that complaint, and then they will generally diagnose that as plantar fasciitis involving the tissue over the top of the area. Now, the way to correctly treat that problem is not with a lidocaine injection or a painkiller injection, because that's not correcting the biomechanics of why that problem is being created. Generally speaking, that problem is created by a mechanism starting at with your rotation in your femoral head. And you have to remember that this whole thing from your top of your femoral head, which is your leg bone, down to your foot, are connected by a network of ligaments, nerves, muscles, and arteries. So if one area is not correct, then it could show up in the other area, and it usually does, as plantar fasciitis. And this really occurs a lot in baseball players when they have to make that turn on the baseball to hit it, or in a basketball player who's making a lot of sharp turns. That problem is not just coming from their foot, it's extending all the way into the femoral head. So in correcting that problem, you have to correct the femoral head, you have to look at the knee and make sure the knee is lined up correctly, then go down to where the actual problem is, and then you have to adjust the big toe, make sure the big toe is correctly unlocking, and when the toe will correctly unlock, then the ligament no longer becomes stretched, and the point of inflammation, which is on your calcaneus, then will go away. As opposed to just injecting that point on the calcaneus, which is commonly done, doesn't give any long-term relief, because the mechanism is still in existence. So if you want to look and feel like you're younger with non-painful feet, hey, guess what? Be a Randy's Raider. Look feeling like you're younger.